Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? That sounded very condescending, but we're glad you're here, though, because we're going to be watching something stupid, and then you're going to watch us watch that stupid thing.
Yay! Yeah.
Hopefully you're having a good time and not going psycho real berserk, because you can leave that to the pike.
That's right. Is it a pike?
It's a pike, yeah.
Pike? All right. That's more dangerous than a trout, I guess. They got those pointy mouths.
And it's not, I checked this out, it's not like a pike, like, a big long spear. It's nothing like that. It's an actual fish we're talking about here.
Yeah, they have a nasty looking, long mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm miming doing this, so people know what a mouth is.
Oh, a mouth. Oh, now I get it. I thought you had flippers.
Yeah, no.
Without the mime, I was lost, but that completes the mental picture I needed.
Have either of you guys seen this movie?
No.
No, shockingly, I've never seen Psycho Pike.
I've seen a lot of pikes in the wild, but none of them I would describe as being psychos.
I don't know how you diagnose a pike with some sort of mental disease, but
I've seen depressed pikes because, they're out of the water. They're not happy. So I'd say depressed, if I had to diagnose any kind of mental disorder, I would say depression. But I don't know if I could diagnose psychopathic tendencies in a pike or not.
Well, I don't know about pikes, but I know something about reptiles. I brought a little psycho of my own on to watch this movie with us, gents. I brought a psycho known as Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, look at him there. He's looking great.
Yeah.
And he's ready to take care of that psycho pike with his patented move here.
Is this a punch?
It's a punch?
The punch is going to punch that pike if it gets too close.
Can you really call a punch a signature move?
I don't think of I think of the DDT as the signature move, isn't it?
Yeah.
He can do that too. He can hit it with some chemicals, give it some DDT, punch it. He can do all sorts of things.
Well, that's good. I'm glad Jake the Snake's here. I feel safer with the Psycho Pike.
Well, I have a guest too, As you remember last week, we had James Earl Jones on, and that was a hell of a great surprise. So this week, you're going to be really impressed with my guest.
Yeah. Dan's just going to go get him.
It's nice of him to get up and help his guest over to the camera.
Yeah. He's very weak and frail. That's why.
I make mine walk.
Okay, come on in. Come on in now. Now, I'm going to reveal the guest. A secret guest for the week is James Earl Jones. He never left. He stuck around, and he's just been hanging around the last week.
He must live at your place now.
He's got something to say, I think, too.
It is your destiny.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Nice.
James Earl Jones, star of course, everyone knows, Conan the Barbarian.
That's right.
Yeah. Great movie. Yeah.
He was also in a little-known movie called Mentally Deranged Salmon. So, a little bit of a connection there.
Yeah. I think everyone else knows him, of course. If you don't know him from Conan the Barbarian, everyone, of course, knows him from his iconic turn in the hit 90s comedy Meteor Man. So
who can forget
that? Everyone knows James Earl Jones' great performance from that. I too have a guest because it is a fish. I thought, you know what? Let's bring in an expert on cooking techniques, including cooking fishes. So the guest, my special guest here, he's also a big film buff, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alton Brown. Alton Brown,
wow.
Here, everybody. There's Alton Brown. He'll be watching the pikes and then possibly, every once in a while, shouting some comments of the best way to cook them.
Oh, wonderful. I've been considering pan-searing a pike recently, so it'll be nice to know if that's the right way to do it.
You won't be able to hear him because he doesn't have a microphone on, but he will be just commentating once in a while.
Great.
Sweet. Maybe he can hook us up with some awesome pike recipes after this.
Yeah. He has a new book out now, so maybe there's pike stuff in there. I don't know.
Okay.
Could be.
Well, if he got a chance to plug his latest project, I think James would like to plug his latest project here as well.
Search your feelings, you know it to be true.
Like a self-help kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Sounds like he's writing a self-help book.
The James Earl Jones self-help program. I do that. I'd do that if it was like a 12-step.
Comes from within.
I didn't know we were letting our guests make plugs. Jake, get on back on in here. Go ahead and plug something there. What do you got to plug?
Probably-
plug DDT's, brother.
He kind of sounded like he was doing a low-grade impression of Hulk Hogan there, almost.
Well, they're all wrestlers. They all sound the same,
Right,
You know,
of course.
I'm just happy he wasn't plugging his favorite product, cocaine, which he's had some problems with. So
Well, it's
he's
his favorite.
not. It's his favorite. It's a clear favorite. So yeah, I'm glad he's plugging his brand of pesticides.
All right, well, should we jump on into the picture now? That's what these people came to see. That's why they're going to subscribe to the channel. That's why they're going to like the video, because they like all the stuff we're doing here.
Yeah.
Let's jump in like someone would jump into a lake full of psycho pike.
All right, and let's go to our favorite place to go, too, while we're at it.
I don't make the car sound because I'm in the ticket booth. Oh, there we go.
I wonder if this is the place where the Psycho Pike lives.
Maybe. But maybe that's just a red herring. Oh, this is a screening copy only. Oh my goodness.
This is for only members of the Shitty Academy. So it's like the Academy Awards, but for shitty movies.
Oh, this movie didn't mess about. It's just right in the action.
Right into the
into that
fishing.
Pike.
Looks like Sam Raimi shot this part of the first person cam on the Pike.
So far, it's just your average fishing show any fishing show that I'm watching. Oh, he's got something. What's he got? Oh, step hand. I hate
What?
when that happens.
He really wanted that hand so bad he fell right in the water.
Attached to your rod. Just pull it back up.
His head got bit off.
The tagline for this movie should be, "The fish catches you."
Yeah. Oh yeah, nice lane change there.
Yeah. Psychopathic.
That's better. Now people will be able to hear the movie.
Starring Doug Miller, everybody.
You can see the CN Tower in that shot there.
Oh,
Ah.
I was gonna say it seemed like a famous tower.
Yeah.
So these are Toronto highways that we're seeing.
Yes. Well, probably not because they're moving. So that's very unlike a Toronto highway. Psycho Pike. That was Bill and the Psycho Pikes with
Psycho Pike.
Psycho Pike. Music composed and arranged. Like a lake.
I feel like this movie could have started with the main character rather than showing us that the Pike was capable of biting a man's head off.
Yeah.
I think we all assumed that he was going to be a Psycho Pike, right? Like, we all knew he was going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I feel this movie could have cut this scene and just showed the Jeep pulling up to the lake. We assumed that he drove there. Like no one. You don't start a scene with someone, walking up to a lake and going, "I wonder how he got to that lake."
You're right. You start with a guy getting his head bit off. They had it perfectly, and then they jam this title credits in here and treat us like we're fools.
Go play. Hey, main character.
I don't know, Billy. Should we have sex on this canoe? I've heard there's a psycho pike in this lake.
All the more reason to do it, baby. You never know. It might be our last time.
I think other animals have the potential to go psycho. Like, what about a psycho cow?
Yeah, they are making it look like these cows are already a little bit deranged, you know?
Oh, foot fetish happening. Great. Good. We're getting right into it.
Hey, Rhonda. In case you've already forgotten, we're on vacation. Cheer up.
My vacation doesn't start until I finish this correspondence course, so just leave me alone.
All work and no play. Aren't we the bitch today?
Come on, Reg.
She's got to get her work done. He just wants you to have fun, Rhonda.
This isn't a Rock DeMero's movie, is it?
No, it's not.
No, I forgot the guy's name. He was Doug something or other, maybe?
Maybe Doug? Doug Demers? I don't know.
Yeah, the correspondence course to finish. For God's sakes.
You know how annoying it would be to be driving around with your windshield wipers constantly in your field of vision like that?
Probably a lot like a crocodile feels, because they got those two eyelids, you know, so one's always...
Yeah,
right.
You always think that crocodiles always think there's something like right there. Like, what the hell? Oh, it's just my eyelid. Oh, geez, what the hell?
This and your chances of hooking a
Annoying.
hooker are guaranteed to improve.
You mean you might actually catch a fish this summer? That'll be a change.
It's not knowing if you'll catch something that makes it fun.
Tim's the king of fun.
The hours
Hey,
there doing nothing.
60
That's
pounds.
fun.
Can you imagine? 60 pounds. Whoa.
I know that's heavy reading, Professor, but could you pull yourself away from it for a second and check the map?
What, you don't trust my navigating? The turnoff's just ahead.
We'll be right back. Weekly top 10 countdown after some very important messages from some very important people.
We have news that a pike that's been deranged has escaped from a local aquarium where it was being held.
An aquarium for the criminally insane.
For the criminally insane.
Aquarium. Came from Arkham Aquarium. The pike's condition has been upgraded from sociopathic to psychopathic.
Oh my god! That's right. Now I know it's going to be very hard to tell if a fish is capable of feeling any empathy behind their cold, dead eyes.
I mean, I met a fish and he didn't seem like he didn't feel any empathy. No. That was a narcissistic pike.
Exactly.
Yeah, they always look like they're smiling too, because they can't help hiding. Their teeth are always out in the open, you know?
Horrible teeth of theirs.
Yeah, jagged.
This looks like the same gas / market station that was in Pumpkinhead. If anyone's ever seen Pumpkinhead.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's the same town.
That was a heck of a movie.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Lance Hendrickson.
Look, he's got a fish hanging there as a warning to other fish.
What do you think, Chief?
Yeah.
I'm sure this one, Jordan, will be just as good.
I wonder if this pike came from a pet cemetery.
He was a fine pike until he came back changed. That's when he became the psycho pike.
He was my daughter's favorite pike. I couldn't just had to play it.
But when he came back, he was changed. He was different.
Totally different than the fish he was before.
Think this guy lost his eye to this pike?
Well, no use bitching about it.
What happened to your eye?
That's okay, sweetie. It ain't coming back.
They usually don't.
I told you those hooks were dangerous.
It wasn't no hook. It was a fish. Northern pike.
This guy's like Captain Hook with the with the alligator there.
Yeah.
A a fish precisely took out my eye, not the tissue around it, which clearly has no scars that I can see. Just my eye.
Well, he's a lucky man because we've seen that fish tear a man's head clean off.
Yeah, he's got his eye, this one.
Well, damn sharp. I'm telling you, I saw my life flash before my eyes.
I.
At that point, I only had one left. How much I owe you? Same spot? Pleasure listening to you. Oh, my ma calls me William, but you can call me Willie T.
I'm Reg. This is Rhonda, Tim, and Dara. See you around.
Tim and Dara.
Why, yes. I dearly value your patronage. Find everything you
see you around, as long as you don't come from this side.
I'm glad they're on a first name basis with the gas station attendant.
You mean Willie T?
Willie T.
That's
I don't want to get on a first name basis with Willie T. The gas station attendant.
stranger and stranger.
He's going to wind up being the psycho Pike.
They pull the Pike's mask off and it's just Willie T under there with a scuba gear.
Just wanted to scare people away so he could find the land around the lake because he knew they would be valuable.
I intend to open a series of gas stations all around the lake.
Every inbred
But got away with it too. It wasn't for those kids and their. Oh, I guess they did eat their dog.
Bullshit 101. Then they advanced to basket weaving.
That's my Reg.
You know, I was reading in the angling novel that Pike eat ducks.
Ah.
I think he was telling the truth.
Yeah, because if a Pike eat a duck, he definitely could get out and take an.
Those two are completely unconnected from one another.
So what exactly do you have to do?
Go to different.
I would say a duck would be more likely to take your eye out than a pike.
Locations. I send them back to the city to be analyzed, and they mail back the results. Then I compile the information and drop some fancy charts. Pretty simple.
So are the girls up?
Ah, here we are.
Well,
Camp Crystal Lake. Let's start fishing.
Beautiful out there, she won't be able to concentrate. And Dara.
You think it'll be the Psycho Pike's mother that's actually doing all the killings?
Not really the pike. It's his Pike's mom, because the pike wasn't being watched and ended up on the shore and suffocated to death. You know? Hated those people ever since.
We were in the same psychology class. She isn't Rhonda, but we're happy together.
See ya.
Let's see how you can be happy together if you're constantly comparing her to Rhonda.
She's no Rhonda.
And she's saying that in front of Rhonda's boyfriend. How would you diagnose that? You took the psychology class. How'd you diagnose yourself there, buddy?
What's up?
I don't know.
Now this guy's gonna club and shoot that Pike.
You all here for a little vacation?
Yeah.
Huh? Why else did you come here?
Well, I guess I wouldn't be doing my duty if I didn't inform you of the disappearance of a local man. Goes by the name of Duffy.
Well, what happened to him?
That's just it. We don't know.
What? I don't know. Do you not know the word of? Do you not know the word disappearance?
Have you searched the lake?
Yep. We can't find his boat.
Have you dredged the lake to find the body?
This lake's too
Well, if they had
big
done that and then found the body, obviously it wouldn't be disappeared.
Yeah. Dead man is what they would say.
Are you trying to tell me my job? You think you can ride in here to Shipagoo with your big city ways and solve all of my problems?
Sorry for trying to clear this murder case off your books there, bud. My mistake.
You're the one who brought it up.
Telling me to dredge the lake? So what are you getting at, boy?
Nothing. I just thought when someone's presumed drowned, you dredge the lake.
Well, you don't know shit! And anyway, we don't know if...
Then as soon as he turns around, he goes on his radio. We should maybe dredge the lake.
Oh, yes, I just had an idea. Me and me alone. We should dredge the lake.
If I was you, I wouldn't be taking any moonlight walks. You're safer inside until this thing gets sorted out. And it will be.
When? Are you going to dredge the lake? So, like, what are you doing to sort this out?
What is this?
Are you assuming it's dangerous? The person disappeared in the wilderness on a huge lake. There's many reasons that could happen.
Used to work the big saw down at the mill. And boy, I sure do miss him.
Well, we'll keep our eyes out for him.
And I'll keep my eyes on you.
But how are you going to find the guy?
That was needlessly menacing.
Because he's smart, and he knows that he has a better chance of finding the guy than the cop does. So if the cop keeps his eyes on the smart guy will find the missing person.
You can just watch him. That's smart.
Elementary.
All right, ladies, let's just stay in the water here. I don't want to have to bring out the logo.
What is that?
The Call of the Pike.
That's a much better title. Call of the Pike. I'm sorry, like, what was that? I mean, you were just from Toronto. You know what a loon sounds like.
Yeah, really.
It's not a mysterious sound. Everyone knows that sound.
Now, do you think this will be something like the scene in Jaws where the shark's thrashing that woman around in the water by the buoy?
I think this is going to make Jaws look like Child's Play.
Like the movie Child's Play with Chucky? Yeah,
yes, exactly.
Oh, there's some bare bums.
That's okay. We can live with that.
Yeah, Pike has sharp teeth and would hurt you. But, I mean, it is not strong enough, unless it's a giant pike. Maybe
Man, this could be one of those movies they're having sex in the bed here, and suddenly the pike comes out of the window or something and gets them.
Up to the mattress with its pointy beak-like mouth.
It was a waterbed!
You've got to be kidding.
That's my correspondence course.
Sounds like they're playing basketball in the other room.
Yeah, table tennis or something. Psychopath.
What was that?
Oh,
This pike must be a psycho because they said that duck is the pike's favorite food, and it just let 5 of them flap around there.
That's the point. That's why he's psycho. He's not getting the ducks.
They're in my room in the dresser.
Don't forget to send off my lesson.
Hey! Get out of here! Come on.
They're just peeing on your tire. Relax.
I think you missed a spot.
What?
Yeah, your face. I'll be back for that later.
What was the point of the dog peeing on his car?
I don't know. I'm an Irish wolfhound, baby. I can do whatever the hell I want. Probably was just there. Probably had nothing to do with the movie. An Irish wolfhound just walked onto the set.
Started peeing. Keep it.
Keep it. Keep it in there. Initially, this wasn't even about a pike. A pike just swam up to the boat, and they're like, well, shit. Keep all the pike in it. It'll just change the name of the movie. Yep. There is, sitting in the water. Just a dog from nowhere.
The dog.
Oh,
And then you
playing
see the other
basketball.
girl walk up, it's like, what the hell? Ah!
Pike's a psycho. Kind of Pike just kills a dog like that? Phone booths. You remember those?
Yeah. What's he doing with her correspondence course? Is he going to mail it by phone? I don't understand what's...
Yes, they're still cold nowadays. No, I haven't. They're probably in there now.
More like screaming copy only. Because it's so terrifying.
Fine, Mother. I don't even want a husband. Figure it out yourself.
Hello? How do I phone a letter?
Look at the impractical shoes that woman's wearing for backpacking. There's no way she's walking a mile in those.
She's at her destination already.
There you go. That's as far as she's going. The Pike's going to jump out of the water and get her while the guy's on the phone.
Drag her into the ocean there.
Yeah, it's Reg.
Well, hello. Starting to worry.
You can keep on worrying. I just received the first sample result. The lake's a mess. It's borderline contaminated.
That's okay.
You were just swimming in it.
Did you follow my instructions and label the samples with another name?
Yeah, but you're destroying the lake.
Just trying to buy enough time so that I can have enough money to get the new equipment. Once it's installed, our discharge will be so clean you'll be able to wrap your lips around our outflow pipes and think that you're drinking some of that fancy French bottled water.
Huh? But so will have already been polluted at this point.
Go find some clean water and label the samples as Lake Shippagoo. Go through the motions.
Lake Shipping Goo?
Shippagoo.
From the old Shippagoo tribe.
Clean water.
Sounds possible, but I never really pictured myself as part of a cover-up. I care about the lake.
You have to understand, you have to let the lake get a little bit worse before we have the money to make it a whole lot better.
Huh? That makes sense.
Sure thing, Uncle Slats.
That sounds like a sound environmental policy. Yeah.
Will do.
We just gotta let it right to the brink of disaster before we can then start to clean it up. We gotta let the meteor get really close to the planet. Then we'll do something about it.
You know, it annoys me more than it probably should that character just sat in the background of that entire shot and contributed absolutely nothing to that scene and probably will never be seen again.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to start talking to her and she was going to become involved somehow, but no.
Seemingly pointless.
She's probably not even she's probably just credited as bitch from phone booth or something. Now where's that dog?
It's gonna drop out of the trees and get him. Maybe it rained.
The Pike comes in on the rain. That makes sense.
And where is his uncle's factory or whatever it is that it's polluting this lake? Because it seems like they led to this lake is in the middle kind of nowhere. So,
yeah, you're right. I didn't see a large factory anywhere yet.
It's not like a small town on a lake where there's like an industry or something. This seems to be like
a lake.
A park somewhere. think this is of clean water. He's going to get the sample, but then he's going to look up and see it's an even bigger Irish wolfhound just peeing off.
Hey, you coming?
Yeah, just let me grab some beers.
They're already in the cooler. And ice cold.
Nothing better than the totally prepared.
Thought of him.
Let's go catch us some lunkers.
Right on.
The Pike wouldn't have killed him if he hadn't lied.
That's true. Very morally righteous Pike, this one.
At the end of this movie, he's going to be like in some hotel talking about this plant, and the Pike's going to come in. You switched the sample, didn't you? So classic.
There.
Drop. Reach back as you can for.
Yeah, exactly. Try to tilt that boat over if you can.
Well, Pike's on him.
Now you can't do that. But what theme song? like a flute? What would you use?
Something slightly less menacing than a shark. I mean, this is just a pike we're talking about here, after all.
It's called the Nasty Boy. It works.
Nice name. But it's a little big, don't you think?
Bigger the lure, better the catch.
I don't think that's accurate.
Bombs away.
The elaborate name for a fishing lure.
He's gonna get pulled right off that fucking boat. Oh, this movie's ridiculous.
Patience, my friend, patience.
Did you see that cat? Yeah.
All right.
It's still hard for me to see you two together.
Oh, this guy's just so infatuated with Rhonda.
Yeah. Get a grip, dude.
Jeez, it's hard for me to see. It's hard for you to see us together. Well, I mean, you seem to have no problem fucking your girlfriend that you've done.
If you can accept it, then please just accept it, okay?
Yes, sir. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on.
Oh, that Pike might like a bite of that nice fish.
Ooh. I don't think that's a psychopath. I think it's a well-adjusted pike. I think that's nothing to be worried about at all.
Yeah, that's a pike that's just, secure in itself and its surroundings. Feels empathy for its fellow pike.
Congratulations. Not quite a lunker, but for the first one of the season, I'd be pretty happy.
It's dead.
I sure put up one hell of a last fight, though.
How am I supposed to practice catches and releases if the thing's already dead before it gets to the boat?
Don't worry about
it. Still release it.
Yeah, throw it back.
He just won't do very well after he's been released.
I know, but I just like to know that I'm doing everything I can.
Maybe he's just playing possum.
I just like to know I'm doing everything I can. Maybe you don't catch the fish in the first place.
No, it's important that I catch it and torture it, but after that, I want to know I'm doing everything I can.
Put a big, horrible hook in its mouth, but I don't want to be mean to the thing. I want to do everything I can.
didn't get his hand.
Oh, I thought it was too.
No, this asshole's going to survive the entire movie. I don't know about this guy. The other one's going to survive.
There's a chase now.
The camera gets real close in on the Pike, like it's 35 feet long when it's probably a foot, you know?
I'm wondering why it's got to be big. It's got to be bigger than an average pike. 'Cause how big does a pike get? Like,
yeah,
they can get pretty
like
big.
2-3 feet, or does it get bigger than that?
Let's see.
I've seen bigger pike than that.
Yeah,
Jordan, now that's a fish story, and that's the definition of a fish story.
4 or 5 pounds?
No way. 2 if you're lucky.
So a pike can get up to 35
Not even
inches long
small fish.
and 12 pounds.
so 35 inches long. So that's
Just about
around
3 feet.
3 feet. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
A meter.
You don't want to eat that.
Yeah, that's a big fish.
Pike aren't good eating. Besides, they're full of bones.
I was reading in the Bible.
So it's a skeleton full of bones.
Pretty simple.
That sounds great. I'm gonna go set up a barbecue.
It was dead. Pull it out of the water. You're gonna eat that thing? Don't eat that thing.
No, don't eat dead animals if you find them dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say dead animals are probably the ideal way to eat them, though. In fairness.
Yeah, if they've been slaughtered, then fine. But if they're just like mysteriously dead, I wouldn't eat them.
There's just a smaller fish in here.
Yeah, that's how you do it. And then you rip the guts out, and you chop off the head, and then you get the knife kind of underneath between the skin and the meat there, and you get the skin off.
There you go.
No, you don't want to take the skin off.
Yeah, you
like
get that skin off of there, and then you
salmon
get the
skin I
bones
like.
out of there.
Nice and crispy.
Yeah, I always leave my salmon skin on when I cook it.
Fresh fish guts are a little too natural for this girl.
At least try to throw it in the other direction.
That fish stinks.
It is a bit ripe.
Bananas get ripe. That thing stinks.
Well,
Okay.
it will taste great.
None for me, thanks.
Oh yeah, because he knows how polluted the water
Go
is.
mail some samples.
He's not telling you.
You don't want any fish?
Not really.
Thanks.
Sorry, honey. It's a beautiful fish. I just don't feel like it. See ya.
He doesn't think to share with his buddy, hey, the lake is decrepit, by the way.
If you eat this, you will surely die.
Standing in the middle of the road with your pants down at
Like,
conscience left home. Your president get to do the thinking. Why?
What is this shot? And why is it depriving us of more pike?
That's really important. This is really important for the movie right now.
Grazing eye can see tired we stink like fish.
Shouldn't smoke. Those damn things will kill you.
I know, but I figure beer has a neutralizing effect. Drink 1 beer for every 3 smokes. Just like my granddad.
Doctors are now saying you should do a beer for every 2 smokes, just for safety.
Yeah.
All day, I think you're probably.
But this movie was made a while ago.
That's right. It's old science. That's all.
Yeah.
Whoa! Fish on! I got one!
Oh!
Fish on!
Fish on!
On the daddy! Come on, baby!
Where's the hand belong to? Because they only one guy disappeared.
You're right.
The guy whose head. So who's the hand? They didn't say people have been disappearing. He said one guy disappeared.
That's true. It's a good question.
These guys definitely seem like hapless victims.
Yeah, these guys are.
Oh, my heart's just a pounding.
Oh, my heart's just a pounding there, bud.
It's like I'm pounding them beers, Keller.
What a fish! What a fish!
You know, that's a pretty good sized one.
That is a good fish.
10 pounds. 10 pounds? You're crazy. That's 15 pounds. 15 pounds of throbbing,
And it's also dead.
right there.
It's not moving. That's a dead fish.
Hey, he's doing some good fish acting there.
Yeah. What kind of fish is
Can you kiss something
That's a pike.
that? Is a pike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better looking than you are.
Yeah, they also are known as jackfish.
Yes. Yeah.
That's stupid. Why would a fish need two names? What the hell was that sound?
It's dead.
Well, he put up a good fight. Take your time.
Fish dies and it comes out.
He like holds it like a rifle.
Yeah, like a gun. Oh, it's ridiculous.
That's actually pretty funny.
That's pretty solid. Those things just biting his arm off. What did you dive in the water for?
Maybe he just jumped. He was so scared. I think that was supposed to be and fall in, but no, that was clearly a purposeful dive in the water.
My goodness.
Oh, time for another story from Willie T.
你開個價錢都幾合理，不過我仲要同我拍檔商量下，希望我哋可以成交。
What? This just gets weirder and weirder. There's a guy speaking Chinese while somebody else is sunning themselves with one of those tanning mirrors, and then they run to a helicopter that's just out of frame. What the hell is going on here?
Wealthy man is guy with tanning mirror, and the guy talking was his like assistant or something. And it's something to do with them buying the land around the lake.
They're gonna have to contend with that factory owner that's operating right next to the lake.
Willie T.
Friends today.
Fine, thanks. Could you understand what he was saying?
Well, I wouldn't say I was fluent in their tongue, but I can get the gist of it.
Sure you can.
I can.
Definitely.
I may only have a grade 6 education, but I watch the news, and I understand the importance of global trading partners. Learn the speech of the East, and your business will go nowhere but up.
Looking for money to upgrade your pump?
Listen, catfish. Them two boys...
Specifically, which East, though? The East is a lot of countries. I mean, I learned Swahili. Not useful.
Wasn't as useful as I was hoping.
I learned Parsi. It didn't help me out in any way, shape, or form.
Willie T stands to make some good money selling off this land.
There you go. See, called it. Chinese guy wants to buy the land.
Land up here to get away from things like that.
In a market economy, money talks.
In a Chinese medical store, Psycho Pike is a potent aphrodisiac. Get the link to buy that powdered Psycho Pike.
We hear the pike here are more crazy than anywhere else on Earth.
Let's get some Chinese dicks all hard here. Come on, let's get some Psycho Pike powder.
$4, $4.67, 68, 69. That'll just about do her.
How cheap is gas when a continuous flow for like 5 seconds is only 1 penny's worth of gas?
Take 10. You want your change?
The good old days, Dan.
Yeah, really.
Frustrating to hear now. It just makes me angry now.
Well, sure, gas might be more expensive now, but at least they've curbed that psycho Pike problem we had at the local watering hole.
But you know what? I'd take a couple psycho Pikes killing people once in a while if it meant gas cheaper.
Passing me,
Oh, you enjoyed it.
No, the guy's a creep.
That's probably why Putin invaded Ukraine. He's probably after those psycho Pikes, you know? He's trying to protect people.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
One of the richest sources of psycho Pikes on planet Earth.
Have to have special military operation to stop psycho Pikes, so we have to move into Ukraine.
Been gone a couple of days. Worried.
I saw a documentary on psycho Pike.
Canadian-produced documentary.
I guess, yeah, Ukraine is kind of the Minnesota of Eastern Europe. A lot of lakes, you know.
You drive through Vegreville, that's how they... Ukraine, the Minnesota of Eastern Europe. Huh?
That guy's trouble.
How would you know?
Because he's my cousin.
What? Why?
Who are you? Secondly, why are you doing ballet? Thirdly, you Willie? Are you his boyfriend? What? Fourthly, he's your cousin?
Yeah, a lot of questions there.
I just hope somebody's working with the fish in the end. It'll come out that somebody's working with them. The cop, maybe.
I think it's going to be Willie T.
I know.
Where'd that cop go, though?
I wish it could
Running a Pike racket. I don't know where the cop is. Doing
We
something.
found the Pike. It's just 4 kids in a Pike costume.
Well, we said we wanted to be friends, right? So here's to friendship.
Is he cock blocking her because he's hot for Rhonda?
No, I think
that is Rhonda.
Oh,
yeah, his friend took the other chick into town. His girlfriend into town. So so they used to date, and now she's dating his friend.
She's a lucky.
right.
And so they're just naturally, as friends who used to date do, are having a candlelit dinner with wine outside.
Sure.
Drinks, you know.
I just want you to know that you're a hell of a lot better in bed than Reg is.
Okay, Rhonda, you're gonna have to stop saying shit like that. Okay. Sorry, why aren't we still together? We love each other better than our current boyfriends or girlfriends.
Established that I'm a better lover than your current boyfriend.
And we're on friendly terms.
Don't feed the wild animals, Reg.
I thought he was throwing the plate in there.
That's what I thought too. Just throwing his dishes in the lake is what I thought he was doing.
Let's do this.
This is perfect.
No, this is the way I envisioned this, with some guy loudly belching in my ear.
That was amazing.
Watch out for the bears.
The baseball team? Or football team? Was it baseball team? Football team.
Football, I think, yeah.
Never could handle the beer.
No, she's throwing up because of the fish. The fish that she ate.
Sorry to be a party pooper, but I'm going to bed.
You okay?
Not really.
A party animal she is not.
I only had 2 beers. It's something else. Good night.
The fish? Maybe the fish. Remember the fish you said that smelled and was dead? What happened to the fish?
Pretty late. I think I'll join you.
Sweet dreams.
Oh, move before you throw up, buddy. Don't throw up on her head.
No, that's the way that she imagined it.
This is even
Makes
more
it all-
perfect than before. You were just belching on me before. Now I know you're really ready to make a commitment.
I'll be up in a minute.
This is probably just a ruse so he can get close to Rhonda.
Oh, then they'll be having sex and throwing up all night.
That what? What's that? Have you ever seen a guy throw up before there, dude? Like, that's...
Hey, Tim. I hope you're gonna play.
If the fish aren't biting.
What do you expect?
They will be. The fish are biting. In this lake, the fish catch you.
Not have any luck.
In Soviet Russia, fish catch you.
Well, as long as you don't hook me.
These fish sure are sexy.
What?
I wonder how they make it. They don't have arms and legs to wrap around each other.
No, they don't lay eggs, and then the male puts his skin on the egg. You've never seen a nature documentary.
They don't really make it at all.
That sounds like me and Reg.
Just cuts his balls off right there. Bam.
I mean, I didn't like Reg at first, but I'm like, why are you with him then?
That was brutal.
I'm never going in that lake.
Why?
Those fish have teeth.
They're only small, though.
They bite with their teeth. I don't want to get bitten.
Teeth, lady.
You just reel in a human head? Or the dog, maybe?
Yeah, it's something.
Another dead fish.
These fish are sick.
It's tough being a fish.
Totally sick.
Yeah, but not like sick in the modern way, though. It's like an 80s way of sickness. Not like today. Be like, oh, these fish are sick, man. You know, it's not like that.
Oh.
They look like lesions. Something.
What the hell is that? Why do you keep playing that sound? Keep balloons out of this.
Shit. Does it smell?
Hey, James, what do you think about this scene that's going on here?
You should not have come back.
Probably solid advice.
What's in the water?
There.
Not a film that's got a lot of rewatchability.
Not much. It's a pretty clean lake.
You dirty liar. You know that's not true.
You know what? I'm glad Rhonda is cutting your balls off every chance you get.
Yeah.
You're an asshole.
Reg trying to poison your friends.
Team Rhonda.
Look, Tim, this lake's in good shape. Hell, I wouldn't be swimming in it if it was anything but. Come on, relax.
You think this Pike is like Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs? Or help me move this aquarium.
They ended like a piece of skin. Just an normal person.
She's still sitting by the phone booth. She's still there.
Believe it! You bastard!
And now she's going to be joined by this woman. Every time he comes to the phone booth, a woman is going to bang. She's going to hang up and sit by the road. By the end of the movie, there's going to be 8 women there.
I can take care of
The long game.
It's like a gag from a Zucker Brothers movie.
Whatever turns you on.
Get lost.
Pop Company. How may I help you?
William Slatterly, please.
Slats here.
Yeah, it's Reg. I'm worried, Uncle Slats. I can feel this thing slipping away.
You're doing a great job.
Is he?
The ministry tells me there's
I told you, all we got to do is poison the lake and kill all the fish, and then once we make our profits and get some money into it, we can
through the existing data.
bring the fish back to life. Like, what's your plan here?
don't have time to do any fishing.
You know, they must be in the same time zone because they're in the same geographical location. So why does the factory guy, it always looks kind of murky and like sunset time?
I'm going to guess bad filmmaking.
Not only are in the same time zone, they're staying around the same exact lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could just drive to where he is, presumably, if his factory's poisoning the lake.
Let's keep him out of this.
Exactly. He's completely out of this. Out of my business and out of my will. Smarten up. I plan on retiring in the near future, and you'll take over everything.
You'll help me pull this off. You'll be set for the rest of your life.
Are you serious, Uncle Slats?
Sure, I'm serious. You keep us out of jail.
I act worse. No, I do.
Will the lake
Sure it will. It'll take some time. But yeah, it will.
And that's the truth.
I didn't make it in the world of business by making false promises. The water quality is vital to our...
Exactly how you got into this. You're doing it right now.
That's your whole strategy. Whole strategy is telling lies.
You want something in life? Go for it. And keep in touch.
Will do. Bye-bye.
The other woman. Unless it's a different woman, unless these two women were driving that car, but we've not gotten close enough to tell. As far as we know, that's the same woman from the last phone call, and she's now joined by a different woman, by another woman.
I think so.
Another dead fish caught.
Yeah.
They must have had a huge dead fish budget on this picture.
And yet, the Psycho Pike grows stronger and stronger.
Because they're alive when they bite the hook.
Yeah.
So they're dead when they literally the instant they pull them out of the water.
Maybe they're killing themselves once they're caught because they don't want to suffer at the hands of these people.
They're like escaped Nazis with a cyanide capsule in their teeth.
Yeah. Bite down on it, you know.
It's an Israeli fisherman. He got me.
Save this for later. I have my fish gut testing laboratory right here.
Probably thinking, yeah, that Reg thinks he's so cool, taking samples of the water. Tim can take samples too, you know.
Yeah. It's Timmy's time now. He's the sample guy.
I'll show Rhonda what good samples I can collect. Look, he threw that fish with real malice.
I throw the fish. Comes right back to me.
我哋可以成交。
That's not Chinese. That's not how Chinese sounds over the phone. That's how chipmunk sounds over the phone.
開個價錢。
What the hell is that? Huh?
Is Tai Chi?
Tai Chiing it up. The only way to fight a Psycho Pike, because you got to go under the water. Kung Fu doesn't work under the water, right? The water is just, you got to go slowly.
Slows you down too much. That's right.
You got to go slow under the water to fight the fish.
Yeah,
So
you
the
have
big
to be the
fight-
water.
Yeah, be the water. Flow with the water.
The fish is at the mercy of the water.
There you go. So therefore, when you master the water, you master the fish. See, it's all very mystical and martial arty.
That guy really likes sun tanning, eh?
Just
Only on his
Just
face,
his
though.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa! Not so graceful now, huh?
Huh.
Whoa.
Oh. That fish is trying to help him.
No, that's okay, buddy. Just keep sun tanning. Nothing to help me with here.
See, now his mistake. He's going to do kung fu on the fish. It's not going to be effective.
He like pushed it out of the air, though. That was pretty good. He used Jake the Snake's patented punching attack. Wow. What do you think of this action, James?
As you wish.
More of a cerebral noun. That's fair. You want to see the dialogue.
The fish
The fish has the high ground.
Oh, what's the fish doing out
Okay,
there?
how in the world did the fish just hang there in the air chewing on him like that? And the fish just belched after he ate his hand.
The sad thing is, he's going to be hungry again, like just 5 minutes later.
You eat a Chinese dude, you're hungry 5 minutes later. That's a good point.
Maybe the Psycho Pike is building a Frankenstein-like creature, like a man. You know, it's got the one guy's eye.
He's collecting his
the one
parts.
guy's hand.
That's a good point.
Getting the head.
There's a lot of bays and channels.
Well, I think these guys should just switch girlfriends, because clearly...
Reg is totally blowing it here.
Yep.
Reg is just staying up because he's not good in bed. He doesn't know how to sleep.
That's what that meant. That's what that meant. You're much better in bed. You lay down, close your eyes. He tries to like lean on his arm and put one leg up. It's very weird.
He's always moving.
How does this work? Reg always getting up, ruining
Wait
me,
a
trying to
minute.
see my girlfriend.
Tim trying to get double dip here?
Well, yeah, because his girlfriend's not giving him the time of day, and this girl's flirting with him, so he's accepting the flirting.
Reg and Tim they're both kind of fooling around here, playing with fire.
Yeah.
This is going to wind up in a 4-way swinger party.
5-way. There's a Psycho Pike.
The Pike, that's right.
He's a psycho, all right, in the sack.
Is this the ballet guy now?
Yes.
Maybe it's hard to tell who anyone is.
It is. It is, because that's Willie T right there.
Right.
How are you doing?
Very good, thank you. And what are you like today?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. What can I do for you?
I noticed you have a, how do you say, outhouse.
No. This is a new guy.
It is a new guy.
Personal outhouse.
Ballet guy didn't have an accent like that.
No.
Yeah, because that's what we need right now. Let's introduce another character.
You want a picture of my shit house?
Oh, Willie T. He's just tied into everything.
All different kinds of toilets. And I was wondering if I could take one of your shit house.
I wonder, is this scene going to have nothing to do with anything? Is this just a scene that they thought, oh, this is hilarious? What if we have a guy who's German who shows up and
by the toilet.
take a picture of the outhouse?
Why not have a
I think it's because Willie T speaks so many languages. He's got business going on. He's got the Chinese business. He's got this guy's business.
Yeah, I was there last year.
The factory business.
Germany's west of here, or Germany's east of here, so technically it is the Eastern language.
That's right.
Be
Right.
careful.
Third legs of the east.
This place is kind of special to me.
Okay, very careful, very careful.
Like the Pike out of the outhouse.
He's got her, right? He's got to come up out of the outhouse water.
Here.
No gas today?
I have to send these off. Is there any mail for me?
Oh, that 469 has just covered it for the whole week here. Apparently.
The gas tank was overflowing at that point.
Diarrhea?
Why don't you just wear a muzzle? No, I'm clean out.
Why do you have such contempt for diarrhea sufferers there?
I don't know.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Whatever.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Will we ever see this character again? Is he gonna?
What?
How's the water in Lake Shippagoo?
Good.
How good?
As good as any other lake.
Honest engine?
If you don't believe me, you can read the results.
I've already read these.
That's a federal offense, buddy.
So's misleading the federal government.
There you go. Yeah, there you go, Willie D. So's lying about what?
Putting spring water in them containers and pretending they're from Shippagoo. I've seen you. They come down heavy on environmental criminals these days.
I haven't done anything to the environment.
Your partner sure has.
No one can prove anything, and the lake will be back to normal before you know it.
Bullshit.
What do you care anyway? Why don't you just sell your land to those developers?
Well, I figure you guys can give me a nice stash of cash, and I'll sit here nice and quiet like, and we'll all live happy ever after.
You're crazy.
The town council is meeting tomorrow night. If I give them my information, your uncle will lose his lease. Like that. Furthermore,
I don't think that's how leases work exactly, but all right.
long
Also, when you say it like that, normally you snap your fingers or something, you know, where we can see it.
pleasure doing
I assume he snapped his fingers, but I have no way of knowing.
Chainsaw featuring prominently in the foreground there, just like the Evil Dead movies.
There you go. Unlike those, you know, this was
Everything.
boring as shit.
He wants money to stay quiet.
I know Willie T better than the inside of my mouth. That boy will never keep quiet.
How well does he know that guy's mouth?
Odd expression.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to say it. I don't know the inside of my mouth very well. I mean, I know what it feels like. with my
There's some
tongue and
teeth
all,
in there, I assume, but
I hope it works. It will.
this is the cop, right?
Yes.
I don't think. No, I don't think the cop was older.
So who's this
is
guy?
Some guy. This guy. No, presumably somebody that works for his uncle. I don't. We've never.
Oh.
I don't think we've seen him before.
I thought that dude was the cop.
No, the cop was an older guy.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the cop was an older guy. Why would this guy go to the cop? Like
Well, the cop had a hat on. I assume the cop was working for him, like he was in his pocket type
That's
thing.
just it. He's
See, but Justin Hatta's there, Jordan. Why would he go to the cop? It wouldn't make any logical sense. The one rule this movie would never break would be the rules of logic.
Cop came to the beginning and said, "I'm going to keep an eye on you, kid. I don't like you." Right? Like he's
That's true, and they keep introducing new characters.
Yeah.
That's what makes this so difficult. But I know he's hiding something.
Whoa, Tim, ease off. Don't do something you'll regret.
I've already sent.
The only thing he wants to do is Rhonda.
Just waiting for the results.
You know, you have really lost it. Ever since he's been with Rhonda, you've suspected the worst. I know it's hard to get over, but don't go jumping to wild conclusions.
This has nothing to do with Rhonda.
This has nothing to do with Rhonda, not Rhonda, okay?
No, I don't.
That guy loves you. You're like a brother to him. He's told me so. And he obviously values the friendship a lot.
Are you sure? Like, he comes across as kind of a cold, detached serial killer type more than a good buddy.
Friend, I love the guy.
Great. Let's go snooping around your best friend's back. Don't forget, she left you. He didn't take her away.
Leave her out of this.
This is your girlfriend, man. Like,
Received the results?
No.
yes, I have AIDS. We both have AIDS now.
I think I got the AIDS from the Psycho Pike.
Oh, you meant the results from the lake. No, those have not yet come in.
Oh, it's a full moon. I go back to even more, Dave. Where, Pike? We are never going to see that German guy who went to the toilet again. That scene existed because someone thought it was funny.
What were the consequences for the Chinese guys getting eaten by the Psycho Pike?
Why have them here in the movie at all? I don't know.
Well, because now they can't buy the lake. They're out of the picture. It's just down to the factory guy and whoever else has some money, I guess.
Oh, so maybe the factory guy is working with the Psycho Pike.
Possible.
He's on payroll.
Is this the factory guy?
He knows that his...
Yeah, this is Slats, I think, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, his industrial chemicals are going to kill ordinary fish, but that pike, it's just going to make that pike stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
It's going to fill this whole trunk with gasoline now.
How you do it? You fill the trunk up, and then if you run out, you just have to get...
Just use a ladle to ladle some more in.
Exactly.
That's why the lake is so terrible, because they're just pumping it right into the water. And everybody loves this outhouse.
It's the talk of the town.
I wanted to see it because it's full of gay porn. Actually.
We're mixed up so.
And why was there a light? How was there a light in the outhouse?
Why are you looking down the fucking toilet, dude? And it just blew up. What is going on here?
How did they not go to the outhouse? How did they be there? Is that for him? Who is that for? Did Willie sit there?
Tim just inherited a fortune.
This shot alone must have cost hundreds of times the budget of the rest of the movie. What was that?
Psycho Pike just needs one more piece for its Frankenman, the human penis.
That's all he's got left. Just need to bite off one penis and I'm through.
Oh, there goes Tim's girlfriend.
Okay, don't turn around, lady. Don't turn around. Good.
She heard your warning and she listened.
Why is he swimming in the lake? He knows it's contaminated.
Yeah, it's contaminated with hot sex.
They're gonna have sex in the lake, and Psycho Pike's gonna get him while they're having sex.
I think he's just gonna get her. I think this guy's gonna live. This guy's gonna live through the movie, I bet.
What the hell? Oh my god.
He's gonna think he's having sex with her, but
It
he's
just
gonna
ends up
open
being
his
the
eyes.
Pike.
It's gonna be the Pike, yeah. The bigger the bait, the bigger the catch.
This time the fish was the bait.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah, where? That's the question. Where'd you go?
Where are you?
Try to say it more dispassionately, like you don't care at all. Can we get that in the next take?
Well, we're going. Can we get laconic? We're going with laconic.
Where are you?
Sorry, you're really putting too much emotion into your line, Fred.
I almost feel like you're a human being. Can we possibly?
Her clothes are still here, so I guess I'll just assume she went back to the cabin. So did Willie blow up that guy, or was that a bomb trying to kill Willie, and that guy just went to the gay porn toilet with a light, the outhouse with a light somehow?
Oh,
it's all so convoluted.
Why would they try to kill Willie T?
I don't.
Who put the bomb down?
Right. Maybe that was the cop. I don't know. I don't know what's happening now.
Blew up.
Where's Willie? Yeah, he blew up. Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Gone to the great gas station in the sky.
Well, just try to relax. Let's get you to town and get you a good hot cup of coffee.
Get these clothes off you.
Yeah.
Get a photo or start for the new outhouse project I'm starting up.
He agrees better with no pants on, I always find.
Wow, feel the chemistry in that room, hey?
I thought you were up already. I was up earlier, but I went back to sleep.
You didn't happen to see Dara, did you?
She said she was going for a swim.
When was that?
A couple of hours ago.
A couple hours ago. I mean, it's daytime.
See her.
Yeah.
Seemed pretty dark when they were swimming out there.
Yeah.
Her clothes are on the dock.
He's very concerned. This girl disappeared. Like, you saw her disappear. She was in the water bobbing up and down and being playful, and then she was completely gone.
Even if you didn't suspect that there was some sort of mutant killer fish out there, you might be like, hey, maybe she drowned. Yeah. That would be a big worry.
Yeah. That happens, you know.
Find where she is.
Bump your head and it's all over.
Or a Psycho Pike bites off your hand and you lose all this blood and you start passing out.
Yep.
On their face there.
What do you think? Yeah, she probably walked into town. I'm gonna go look for her.
He didn't believe that.
No.
Owner and chef Louis Tabernac is now fully recovered from that near-fatal hunting accident.
I mean, at least there was a fart in the movie.
What was the reason for the fart, though? Who farted?
Reason for anything. You could really streamline this movie. More Psycho Pike. This is simplify everything.
Just relax, son. Something's going on. My friend is supposed to be testing the water, and I know for a fact he's changing the results. The only other person I've told has disappeared. I think he may have done something.
Now just use that one. We don't need another take. That's fine.
No, I only hinted at it.
What makes you think this person would want to harm her?
I don't know. Maybe
Just dating a girl that I like.
I want him arrested.
How long has she been missing?
I haven't seen her since last night.
About what time?
10:30.
Shit.
What?
Look, just stay cool. But last night, someone was hunting in the woods late, and they found a body.
Oh no. Is it my girlfriend?
I said, stay cool.
If you're up to it, you could try to identify the body.
Winds up being Bigfoot.
Follow me.
Body? You're having a nap by the side of the road? The body still where they found it? They haven't even moved the morgue or anything?
Why wouldn't you take him to the morgue? Why is he taking him to the woods?
You'd assume that when he said you can come identify the body, that means that they've taken it in, they've got it cleaned up, it's in the morgue, you know. It's
the morgue. We just leave them where we find them.
I have this stick you can poke it with as well. Does your girlfriend, would she be poked with a stick?
Unless it's like, okay, he's changing the samples. Maybe you're right. Maybe that was the cop that the guy was talking to earlier, so he's going to...
Yeah, the cop's going to kill him now.
In on it.
Yep. Yep.
What the hell?
That was the slowest handcuffing I've ever seen. Let's go back here and look at that real quick. Look at how long it took him to handcuff him.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Long look.
Oh, I'm handcuffed now.
Interfere with the mill.
Still. Whoa!
The cop just shot himself.
He killed him by pulling him down.
What angle? How did you shoot yourself?
What happened?
It's no alcohol explosion, but I mean, there you go. It's a good way to kill somebody. I guess just pull their ankle.
Oh, man.
He's like Achilles heel as soon as he touched it.
I know, here's that Evil Dead influence.
Things like plot, character development, just building suspense.
We've got the first-person camera, though.
We got that. That's the only thing we watched a couple minutes from it, and that's what we got. That's the way.
He's going to accidentally drive his Jeep into the lake.
Maybe he'll do it on purpose and hit the Psycho Pike with the car.
Where's Dara? Where's Dara? What did you do to her?
What's going on?
It's your own girlfriend, man.
What did you do?
Why are you assuming anything? Oh, whoa! All right, so I'm wrong.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. That was a money shot.
Wow.
That was two money shots.
Honestly, Rhonda's gonna feel like a real bitch after this. Here he is just chewing him out, talking about all the bad things he done. Then his neck gets bit out by the Psycho Pike there.
Get away from him! Get in the boat!
That was amazing. This movie just went to 13 out of 10 in my
There you
book.
go. That was a pretty neat neck prosthetic there.
That was really cool. And the acting he did there made up for his wooden acting before.
He was saving it all up for that one scene.
Yeah. He kind of did the Jabba the Hutt thing with his tongue there when he was getting his throat torn out. He's still alive.
No, we cannot be alive.
Rhonda, we survived. There's only one thing to do now. We have to have sex.
Right here on the boat, yes, before we escape the danger. He's biting on the propeller to stop the motor from going.
He bit the propeller and then the boat just went like that. He's holding the propeller still.
Just fucking smoked him with the boat. He's dead. That's the end of the Psycho Pike?
Yeah, that's the end of Psycho Pike. One bloat by
Seriously?
the boat. Boat did him in.
Now they finally get up to walk somewhere.
Oh, that's so idiotic.
Maybe they'll go to a phone booth.
Oh, Will was inside the whole time. He's fine now.
Was he just sleeping this whole time?
Yes, the explosion didn't wake him up.
Guess those strangers are gonna need gas.
Is the third lady the lady from the phone booth?
I think it's the woman with the car that stopped. The first woman was from the phone booth, and then either that German guy or that random guy that came out and was doing ballet beside Willie.
Right.
I don't think we haven't
And now
seen
they're
the ballet
together.
guy since. I think it was the German dude.
No.
And now they're together. They killed the Pike. That was it.
So who is dead in the woods then? I thought the German guy was dead in the woods.
Must have been the ballet dude.
Ballet dude was dead in the woods. Okay.
These fish are strange. Real strange.
So the cop must have killed the ballet guy. That doesn't make any sense. They never even had a scene together.
It might have been just another random body that we haven't been introduced to.
Right. Guy, the new sheriff?
I guess so.
Did you call Willie Wally there?
He did call him Wally, yes.
I can't believe that was the end of the Psycho Pike. They just hit it with the boat. There's no like big dramatic anything.
Man, it bit that guy's throat good though.
Yeah, that was good. That was the best part of the movie.
That's the only thing of value to this movie was that bite on the neck.
Yeah, and the way the skin tore, that was really cool.
So do we stop the pollution, or what is happening with that?
The reconstruction.
Why, thank you. I even got myself some new partners.
And I got my old partner back.
Had enough
That's
fishing
better
for a while.
partner.
You did say the fishing was good on Chippewa.
Why, yes, I most certainly did.
Good luck.
Take care.
See ya.
Small town where you gonna put the big whale? Swims across the ocean, swims across the sea. What? Big fish, where you gonna put the big fish? Swims across the mountains, some sea.
The Psycho Pike ended up being a side character in its own movie.
Yeah, they really didn't see that. Oh, here's the second cow.
That's for the sequel. They're getting ready here, setting it up.
Yeah, the cow attacks their car. That was seriously the end. That's seriously how they ended it. Not even.
Good
like a thing
Lord.
of, like, and another Psycho Pike coming again. Nothing. Doug Miller produced this film. He also starred in it. Red Fish himself.
All right, let's head back to our TVs and talk about this.
Wow.
Okay, so that was Psycho Pike.
Psycho Pike.
I don't think I'm telling tales out of school here when I say that was incredibly stupid.
Yeah. And what did they want it to be? Because there are moments of comedy in it. But it's not like Lake Placid moments of comedy where it's like, okay, they know this movie's, they know they're not taking themselves seriously. There are other moments where it's like, we're taking ourselves really seriously. So what did they want? What did they want from us?
Yeah, if they were going to do comedy, they should have gone full-on comedy. Like that, when that guy said you're doing some heavy reading, it should have shown the other guy reading the word heavy.
There you go.
Or like a book that was like made out of iron or something.
Yeah.
I guess
this movie was fishy.
You could go too far with that, though, because we did see that summer camp one.
Where every movement was like...
So, yeah. So what do we think? What do we where we put this on? Is this better than that summer camp one, for example?
Oh man, no, I don't think it was.
Yeah, that was so odd. That was entertaining. This is just.
There was no plot. There's like 10 villains, but none of them meant anything. None of it made any sense at all.
And it wasn't frustrating because we didn't understand what was going on. It was just kind of dull.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to applaud whoever on this movie was in charge of casting. Now, I'm not going to specify whether that's casting the roles or casting the fishing rods, but the casting was key.
Casting was, well, the one guy was so impressed with his casting that he actually went after he did it, as you do.
Well, I'd like to ask our guest James Earl Jones here what he had to say about that.
I hope so for your sake.
Okay, we're asking James. Relax, okay? What did you think of the movie?
Nothing can stop that now.
There you go. Right. He's dying.
He's resigned to the fact that he's seen it, yes. Do you think that movie should have a sequel, James?
You should not have come back.
Okay. he's spoken.
Yeah.
We're into Psycho Pike.
One and done.
Yeah. I mean,
well, great.
Yeah, there you go. So I give Psycho Pike two pikes out of 10.
All right.
Okay, and I'm going to give Psycho Pike, I'm going to give it a 1, 2, 3 count. It's out of here.
There you go.
I am going to award Psycho Pike a 14. And you can determine whatever scale you want for that. That's entirely up to you. You decide.
That's the audience participation part. So you put in the comments what that out of 14 is.
Exactly.
So we all know.
Okay. Well, thank you. Big thank you to our guests, to Mr. the Snake, to James.
How is that possible?
I don't know how we got him for 2 weeks in a row, but we booked him. We just did. And our third guest, who was...
Alton Brown.
Alton Brown, right. He forgot to give us any recipes, but that's okay. Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time. You know, he's got a new book to plug. I'm sure he's busy, touring that. So,
right on.
And an enormous shout out to our most special guest of all, you.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Hit that subscribe button. Come back for more.
All right.
Why don't you?
Have a good night, everyone. See you next time.
Bye-bye.